Let me clear my throat here. Excuse me. Um, I'm trying to get this to play again. Let's play this again. Come on, do the thing. There we go. Anyways, now that we've come in for a landing, this message is for Elon, Mr. Musk, and SpaceX or any other affiliate. I am not hostile towards any of you, um, unless there's some rainbow mafia business going on there. Then we're gonna have an issue. Um, because frankly, my life is no picnic. Okay, it's not all glitz and glamour. Some of it's really disturbing um, to monitor, and makes me want to hurl. Quite frankly, just eye raping dog shit, and the lengths at which people go to achieve such a place as a living, breathing troll. You know, their entire existence and their entire person and personality and identity is constructed around, uh, you know, causing another person discomfort in any way possible. And quite frankly, some of them organize it into a religious belief, and that becomes the monster in the child, and it's debilitating. You know, it's you feel very helpless. You can't do anything. You can't do a whole lot about it because these are the same kinds of people that would, um, frankly, attempt or succeed at suicide uh, for revenge, right? Because as I found out many years ago, one of the motivators of two people attempting to kill themselves or succeeding is that they were looking for revenge against another person. And I think this is very childish. If we're going to talk about suicide and SpaceX, um, I'm going to make a leap of faith here, a quantum leap, and try to put myself in someone else's shoes in trying to achieve something so um, gargantuan, so monumental. Often, when someone goes about undertaking such a pursuit, it's usually some nefarious underlying super villain kind of thing going on, you know, in which the souls of children are harvested to fuel the Falcon 9. Um, Something like that. Excuse me. I'm really disturbed. My body's not happy with me right now. Um, it's not because of something that I did. I'm sure that you techie boys will figure something out. Um, that's a notice for a politician, my local MP. I was Since you saw that, I'm gonna put that in the video. I'm not gonna edit. I'm not gonna stop. He's having a rally. He's my MP. Seems like a good dude. I got no issue with him. Um, he's a lot quieter than some of the other politicians in the area, and it's usually the quiet ones that you got to watch out for. um, Nonetheless, just having this much responsibility and the basically like the weight of the entire world on your shoulders. So it give you a bit of sympathy for Atlas, holding up the entire world. And some people think that money is a superpower and it can buy you everything that you need, and there is a degree of truth to that. But the fables, or the foibles rather, of wealth are that if you have all this money and you have no one to share it with, then what's the point? And my father, he was the fundraiser for the and finance guy, like head finance guy for Teen Challenge Farm, which was a drug rehab program in Lambeth. It still is, and Teen Challenge is a international organization dedicated towards getting people off of drugs, and in some instances, getting them high on God. You know, I seen that thing. It was for Peterson that for whatever reason that when an alcoholic finds faith, they don't want to drink anymore, and I thought that was really funny. It was just an interesting anecdote. Um, and just the rush, the addiction of achievement, can be a big deal, especially thereafter. After the afterglow, and if something goes wrong, then you get blue balled, and you're not so enthusiastic anymore. And it's really hard to keep up that enthusiasm when it seems like the entire world doesn't want you to even exist. Um, especially when you've been made into this punching bag, or this effigy, this straw man to be beaten into place. And what can I say? Um, will SpaceX be as important in the notations of history as NASA was, or as the Wright brothers, or the Frank Whittle, I think it is Whittle. Yeah, that's right, with the first jet engine. All these moments in time that denote the change of the epoch, right? The epoch of history, because the epochs are dominated by the technology itself. Say like the advancements thereafter, commonly cited, such as the printing press, or indoor plumbing, or the telephone, or even ink and paper. Quite frankly, what am I getting at? This is that, well, I would really, I'm not going to say appreciate. I would really, um, I'm open to the opportunity to collaborate. It doesn't have to be something technical. It could be something artistic. I don't hate any of you SpaceX people or aerospace people, even though some of you are my direct competition. Yeah, I would like to think that competition breeds excellence. So, again, I don't hate you, Elon. I don't hate SpaceX. I don't hate Tesla. I don't hate any of your other projects. Um, like, some of them can be misguided, just like any other ambitious project. Yeah, excuse me. I gotta go have some antacid, a little pop of antacid. Anyways, yeah. I'm just looking for opportunities to get myself out of this room. As much as this space is my sanctuary, it it's not gonna last forever, right? I wish you all success. A high tide raises all boats. I'm not looking uh, to ride in on someone's coattails here. I already have done quite a bit of work, um, to even be as good as I am. So I think some of you know how that feels. Anyways, again, I'll say it, this is going to be the end, and keep it under 10 minutes. SpaceX, I don't hate you. Elon, I don't hate you. Please buy my art.